Center for Social Science present some of the important questions from paper 1, especially from teaching aptitude and statistics. First question: a shift in attitude in respondents between 2 points during data collection is called regression effect, because in statistics, regression analysis describes the relationship between a set of independent variables and dependent variables. The time frame in which a study explores a situation or problem is also called the reference period. Reference period is the time frame for which survey respondents are asked to report activities or experiences of interest. For example, calendar year or a calendar quarter may be referred as a reference period. The major characteristics of correlation analysis is to seek out association among variables. It is very clear that correlation analysis simply means statistical relationship between two variables. Which of the learner characteristics will influence his or her perspective in a course of study? Options: learner's commitment, parents' interest in the learner, prior knowledge of the learner, skill of the learner in the concerned area, family size of the learner, socio-economic background of the family to which the learner belongs. Answer: learner's commitment, prior knowledge of the learner, and skill of the learner in the concerned area. While discussing the perspective of a learner in a course of study, the family or family interest background may not influence a learner's characteristics in selecting a course of study. The performance of a student is compared with another student in which type of testing? Answer is norm referenced testing, because in criterion referenced testing, the skill knowledge is compared against a predetermined standard or a learning goal, while in norm referenced testing it is compared with other students. For example, the examinations or tests conducted in an academic system or a school may be referred as non-reference testing, while a driving test can be considered as criterion reference testing. While diagnostic tests are conducted to find the weak areas of a learner, and summative testing is conducted at the end of a learning course or a teaching learning practice. A communication process can be considered complete when the receiver understands the message. Which of the following characteristics of a learner is highly related to effectiveness of teaching? It is the prior experience of the learner. The prior experience or the entry behavior of the learner is very important in teaching learning process. In the two sets given below, set 1 indicates methods of teaching, while set 2 provides the basic requirements for success or effectiveness. Match the two sets and indicate your answer by choosing from the code. Set 1: method of teaching, lecturing, discussion in groups, brainstorming, and programmed learning. And set 2: instructional procedure, basic requirements for success or effectiveness, small step presentation with feedback provided, production of large number of ideas, content delivery in a lucid language, use of teaching aids, theme-based interaction among participants. The answer is lecturing, content delivery in a lucid language, discussion in groups, theme-based interaction among participants, brainstorming, production of large number of ideas, and programmed learning means small step presentation with feedback provided. And in the ninth question, they're given an assertion and a reason. We need to choose the correct answer from the following code. And at the assertion is, all teaching should aim at ensuring learning. Reason, all learning results from teaching. And the answer is, A is true but R is false. That means all teaching should aim at ensuring, but All learning may not result from teaching, because we know that learning also occurs from experiences and other means also. And the last question, which of the sets of activities best indicate the cyclic nature of action research strategy? Answer is to plan, act, observe, and reflect. In an action research, the field researcher needs to identify a problem which needs an immediate solution. Then data need to be collected related to the problem. Then need to plan, act, and observe. Finally, reflections are to be made on the basis of the data collected. See you in the next video. Thank you.